Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I'm out in Florida woods out here. Pretty flooded. We had a little hurricane just a few days ago. But today I'm out here in order to do a few reviews and do some gear testing. So let's find a good spot to stop for a picnic and get into some reviews. All right, I'm gonna start with the review of my brand new tent that I haven't had a chance to test out here out in the nature. It's a one-person tent from a brand called Clostnature. And if you guys have been watching any of my videos, you probably know that I really do prefer, for the most part, to go with the hammocks. But sometimes you just don't have the trees, you don't have the enough attachments to get your hammock going, so a tent can be a necessity. And as you can see, it fits very nicely into my bag without any problems. A little bit bigger than the hammock I got, but I think it might actually be lighter. If you guys are interested, I can make a comparison video between the hammock and the tent, just in general, the cons and the pros and cons of both, having the tent and having the hammock. So if you're interested, let me know. But let's start with the setup of this one and see how long it takes me. So because the surface is pretty wet, I'm gonna have this backpack hanging from a tree somewhere, just so that the moisture doesn't get to it. And then we'll start setting up the tent. How hard can it be? Actually, it's not hard at all. I did a test setup in the house and definitely works. So let's see. Gonna keep it nice and dry. Okay, so yeah, this is really wet, so we'll have to be very smart with the location. This is a little bit of a higher ground. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so as you can see, it comes with a really nice bag. So if you just need to carry the bag by itself without the backpack, you can definitely do that. Gonna open it up. And there are a few smaller bags in here. I'm assuming this is something for the rain fly, which we're not gonna use because it's nice and sunny out. I'm not gonna use the rain fly at all, probably. But I'll show you how to set it up, just if you know, in case if you're interested. If you never set up a tent like this, you will find the instructions on the inside of the bag. They are attached to the bag. You can rip them off, but why not? Keep them, just in case. Okay, so this is the tent right here. Doesn't take too much space. Clear out some branches. Boom. Make sure that your the surface is nice and smooth. There's no garbage in there. Okay. Now the important part of the tent is the skeleton of the tent. Basically, that's the stuff that holds the tent together. It's very straightforward. There are two pieces that might look intimidating at first, but trust me, they are not at all. It's very simple. Okay, so you have, like I said, two. Let's separate them. Kind of looks like something out of martial arts studio. But all you're doing is you're sticking them together. So go ahead and do that, meaning that I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, one. Now this tent is probably one of the more popular ones on Amazon. So there's a lot of reviews. People do like this tent, and looks like it has been tested through a lot. I'm gonna put the camera angle down so that you can see what I'm doing, because this is the important part of the setup. So what you're doing is you're taking these things and you crisscross them and stick them in to the loops on each four corners. So you basically make an X. So it's gonna look like this. This side going there, and then this side going here. And you are sticking in this part of your martial arts weapon thing, right? There you you can also take out this side apparently, which is good because if you do need to replace the string, hopefully you won't, but if you do, you definitely can. And you're sticking in to those loops. So let's do that. Obviously, because these poles are longer than the tent, they will be bended up. So let me adjust the camera just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. That one's plugged in there. This thing is gonna be plugged in here. And now we have this thing looking like that. Wow, would you look at that? Coming up, coming along. Number two gets a little bit trickier because you kind of have to hold them together so that they don't wobble around. But still, this is super easy, guys. And the last one. Got our skeleton up. Now, you will find at the top, at the very top of the tent here, you will find this kind of little attachment. So all you're doing is you're kind of wrapping it around here, attaching it. So it's more of a kind of a temporary solution while you're attaching the tent to the skeleton, so it holds you together, makes it much simpler. Okay, so now it's time to attach the skeleton to the tent, and you attach it by, actually let me grab the camera so I can show you closer in detail using these clamps right here. So all you're doing is you're taking the clamp and you're attaching them to the skeleton like so. Very simple, and there are, I think, like 3 of them on each side. Yep, 3 of them. Boom. So let me put the camera back and we will finish up erecting. It's a terrible choice of word. Putting up. Boom. And you're done. Really, that's it. It's up. So if you don't mess around with making a video and talking to people through the camera, it's gonna be even faster. So like I said, I'm not gonna use the rainfly, but I will show you just what it is, how it looks like, and how to install it. It's very simple. Here we have it over here. So take off the Velcro. It's great that it comes with all the Velcro straps because it helps you keep it neat. So in case if it rains, you take this thing out and wrap it, throw it over your tent, and as you can see, if it starts raining all of a sudden, this is pretty quick to install. You don't have to mess with it for half an hour. Obviously, if it rains, most likely it might be windy. So at each side, as you can see, there are these straps. So this is where these things come into play. These are basically the ground anchors. And as you can see, I'm gonna take them out. Boom. Check this out. So you can actually secure it to the ground so that the wind doesn't blow it away. That can be helpful. The rainfly itself has the doors on both sides. So if you do have the rainfly installed, zip and Velcro at the bottom, boom, and in the middle. Okay, so there are Velcros going along, so that's pretty good. And there you go, that's your access. Pretty good. So I'm gonna remove the rainfly because I really don't need it. In fact, I would like to enjoy a little bit of the sun. Now the doors on the tent are on both sides, and as you can see, they actually implemented the same silence of the tabs technology. I actually made a video about the silence of the tabs. A few people did not understand, they thought it was a joke, but no guys, this is not a joke. Silence of the tabs is real. It makes it quiet, it makes it lighter. Do it with your gear. So let's get in and take a nap. We've done like 3 reviews, and the ground is a little bit wet, but I can care less because This is nicely insulated. So here in Florida, on this ground surface, that's the word I've been trying to find. Immigrant here. I don't even need the mattress because it's so soft. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's fantastic. Wish I had an AC though. It was like hard to breathe. Alright, it's time to do the breakdown of our tent. Let's see how fast it is to break it down and pack it up. I'm actually kind of in a rush because there's plenty of mosquitoes out and I see they're already attacking me, so let's do some speed break. Okay. Clamping all this stuff. Check it out. This stuff goes back into its little baggie. Nice. I recommend keeping the net on the inside so that it's preserved just in case. All right, this goes to the bag. This goes to the back. Then obviously if you don't use the rain fly, then it's even faster. But I have this thing open just to show it to you guys. See how that looks. So it takes a little bit of time to pack this thing now. Boom. Pack this in this bag. After a few times of doing this, this will be like way faster than I did it. All right. And then you clip these things around it just to kind of help it maintain the shape and size of it. And we're ready to go. All right. Thank you guys for watching. This is Ultimate Survival Gear. All the links are in the description below. Everything that I was showing in this video, you can find it in the description below. If you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to address them. Thank you very much guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.